So in trying to come up with some content, seeing that my life is upside down, we're having some serious flooding and the rain hasn't stopped. Those are banana trees immersed. We used to have a backyard. As you can see over there, it's up to those people's halfway up their fence and has immersed that dock, the flooring, and it's going up the side of the rail now. It's just really up there. Yep. And I had gone down this main road here and went right at the light, and the car was almost up beyond the bumper in water. Oops, sorry about that. Hang on a minute. And I have absolutely no idea how this looks and what kind of lighting I've got here. It's not very good lighting, I know that much. Oh, hey Denny, can you see me?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
How bad is the lighting? Pretty bad? So, let's see, what can I talk about? What I've been doing? What have I been doing? I don't know. Today I went and I took my, let me try to set this up a minute. I am so sorry about this. My my camera skills have long since died. I don't know. Let me see how that looks. Where's my chair? I don't know. I don't know what you will and will not see. I'm on this chair here and in Finn's bedroom. Lighting's a little better here, I guess, kind of, sort of. My glasses are soaking wet, so I took all my pennies. I had about 2 large boxes and 2 small boxes of Indian heads. Lincolns with a few Indian heads. And I brought that to my coin guy, and he's going to go through them because, there's hundreds. And then he pays me. He writes down, he only looks for key dates and then gives me whatever on the rest of them. Sometimes I get 80 cents a penny. Sometimes I get 3 cents a penny. Depends on condition and things like that. So that's done, and I now have better space in my little personal closet. Next is going to be stones that my husband had banged out of jewelry when we were in the scrap metal business, and I want to see if any of them are worth anything, because that would be a little extra money, but it's going to cost me $25 an hour for her to look through them, and then hopefully we can classify them as, topaz and sapphire, and that way I can have a general idea. I'll bring several containers and a marker, and we'll just, as she tells me what they are, we'll put them in various containers that are marked, and then I can try to sell them. Good jewelers aren't going to want them because they want 3 and 4 carats, and a lot of these are small. My pants and my clothes are soaking wet, and I'm trying to dry them. And they're not doing too good because when I stepped out to do pennies, it was just torrential downpour. And so when I went down the main road where I'm at, oh my God, the minivan in front of me, the water had gone up beyond the bottom of the bumper. And I'm like, it's a really good thing I turned around and went the other way, because they said that they no longer have that bottom piece that protects the underneath of their minivan. They have a Pacifica, Chrysler Pacifica, and if I had kept going, it would have wet everything underneath it and probably seized the engine. I don't know. I'm really glad I turned around. Because, after I got out of that situation, I noticed when I got to my coin guy that when it was in park, it was like shimmying back and forth. And I'm like, oh, dang. But it stopped doing that. You know, I mean, he has 187,000 miles on that rig. He's an Uber driver. They bought it used, you know. I don't know how things are going to go with that, but I just, you know, everyone's keeping their fingers crossed and praying for longevity of vehicle. And then I want to find a vehicle because I just can't sit here and wait. I can't. I used more money than I wanted to since I sold my car, and I'm really shocked. I don't even know what I did with it. I think just living, clearly I could not live on $837 in $883 a month even after I got my raise, because a good portion of the money that I had gotten for my car is gone, and I'm shocked. So I need to make some money, and I don't mean like 100 here, 100. I mean, I need to make thousands of dollars. I want to get as much money together as I can. I'm looking in various states, and we're nowhere near the prices I can afford. My plan is to go to a little hole-in-the-wall town in one of these more southerly states, North Carolina, Virginia. I don't like the politics. Tennessee. I don't know about Kentucky. Maybe Arkansas. It's kind of hot, but you know, with all these problems with energy now, I'd rather be hot than be cold. Dying from heat is more rare than freezing to death. And I just would prefer, I guess, if I had to choose, if like there was a energy catastrophe, I think I'd rather choose trying to stay cool than trying to get warm. But who knows? You know, I'm just going to put it in the hands of God and say, here I am. Here's my situation. Would you help me out? And see what happens. So, and I still have all the junk to sell at Renninger's. Mercy. That's costing me a pretty penny there. Just to do the show. Yep. But that's kind of the way it goes. And, I just feel, the kids want me to feel at home. They want me to feel comfortable, and I kind of do, and I kind of don't. It's kind of like this. If you took a wolf out of the wild and put him in a caged zoo, how would he feel? It's kind of how I feel. I feel like I've lost everything that could have been me. I feel lost in my soul and lost in my person. I feel lost in this world. All I can figure to do is action. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, if I take an action, I can at least start moving in a positive direction. So that's where I'm at. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna have to deal. Not easy, but I'll do it. The new people just got into town that bought my trailer, and she just called me to ask some questions, and I said, call me anytime. I said, I miss the place, and I hope you love it. I hope it brings you joy. And she seems like a really nice lady, and I still owe them a TV cord. I accidentally threw out the cord to the middle-sized TV, which I sold them, and I have to go now and remind Michael that he needs to order it for me, because I can't, it's a long story. I can't use eBay from this location. Long story, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. and I'm going to keep looking for a vehicle that I can drive Uber with. That's the only thing I can think of that I might be able to do for a while. I would really, really love to do it for about 10 months and stash all that money into a bank. Well, that's it. That's all I've got to say. Not much else is going on here. So I'm going to let you go. Peace.